Hello, demanders of things including but not limited to video. I'm Jonathan Drubner. Welcome to another edition of Gametrotting. Today, we attempt to look into the future. You see, we are all witnesses to the infant stage of what might just be the next major sport, pro gaming. Is it the next NBA? Perhaps the WWE? Or is it just the WHATEVS? Only 3 ways to find out, and one of them is trotting. The other two are asking and assuming, but we're game trotting, so we'll trot.
She can have it here, and she does!
Pro gaming is where the top players from all around the world travel to different events and compete for a large amount of money.
Guys with unbelievable skills competing for money at international events across the world.
There's an exciting rush when you do something and there's something on the line. When you're competing to find out just how good you are. Not just in our block or our neighborhood, but in the country.
Rambo takes out one, a second with the pistol, but Illusion takes him down!
When you do see that first match and all of a sudden it's a tied game and your heart's pounding and my heart's pounding and I'm getting louder and you're getting excited, like that is what gaming is about.
I mean, I've taken over $500,000 in the last 6 years playing games professionally.
What these guys are earning in prize money and salary is nothing compared to what they're getting in terms of endorsement deals and sponsorship deals.
Cars are given away, sponsorships are being given out to players, teams are being formed with coaches and general managers.
They've got groupies, they hang out with rock stars and NBA athletes. It's just like, it's nuts.
There is reality in making a living playing video games.
First you start out and you think, oh, I'm the best in the world because you're better than your friends.
Before the internet, everyone said they're the best gamer in the world. But then finally the internet came out, I was like, okay, well, wait, now you're not the best player in the world.
Get your ass handed to you and you realize you're not the best in the world, that there are people out there who are on a different level.
People started to realize that, wow, there are people here that are very, very good at games, that compete at a very high level, and it seems that there is some interest, some buzz surrounding that.
Just like, you know, golden era of skateboarding, I think, you had legends kind of build up.
People became famous online. You never met the person or saw him ever, but you know his name, like, that guy is good.
You had these names that became associated with greatness. Tons of hot air because it was hard to, prove, but then you get them into a room and then these things just kind of like, it's like magic just happens.
The professional gaming circuit started about 1996. And there was a competition, it was almost for fun. A Ferrari was given away. And that Ferrari was actually once owned by Quake creator John Carmack of id Software. The Ferrari went to probably one of the most legendary pro gamers of all time. His name is Thresh. And he was really the Tiger Woods, the Michael Jordan of professional gaming.
When pro gaming started, there were few benefits, but today it's all changed. Now players are making over $100,000 a year, and the player's player is Fatality.
Liu Kang wins Fatality.
I got my name Fatality from Mortal Kombat 2 because I used to go around to arcades and gamble all the time for Mortal Kombat 2 games. I used to write strategy guides for the game and everything. I used to sell them at the arcades and everything, just like on my own as like a 13-year-old.
I always played for quarters. We would play fighting games at the arcade and Challenger paid. So it was a way to stay on the game and not have to pay for it. So there was a very, very real benefit to me as a kid being better at a game than somebody else.
And my parents, they didn't really support me much at the beginning. I came home and showed them the check how much I won playing games. It was like, okay, you can keep doing it.
Part of professional gaming, developing, is absolutely the establishment of talent and personalities out there. Fatality, having won 12 world championships, he's a guy that didn't settle for one game.
Most gamers don't jump from game to game, but I've been a champion at 5 different games, so there's really no one even close.
And that's really the evolution of gamers today. We're making the move from game to game to try to maximize not only their tournament exposure, but also themselves as personalities.
To make over $500,000 playing video games, I mean, it's pretty crazy.
All this craziness goes down at LAN events, where the rock stars of gaming get together on a local area network wired for lightning fast response time. And gamers are coming to them in droves.
Everyone loves going to LAN events. They love meeting and socializing. with their team members and with different players. Kind of more like a sporting event where people come there to watch each other play.
Within the gaming community, you have people who, they don't care what color you are, where you're from, what you sound like. They care about how you play. You're red or you're blue. That's it. It is the first truly global, language-free, competitive platform. You buy an Xbox or a PlayStation, a controller, and a copy of a game, and you're ready to practice. You're ready to get in there, and there's no other sport that I know of where you show up and you get a chance to play against the #1 player in the world.
There's just such a large, eclectic pool of talent and personalities that there's not really one makeup for a professional gamer. It's just a guy or a gal that loves playing games, is really great at it, and wants to make some money.